Pessoal, bem-vindos ao canal Amigo Gringo. Eu sou Seth, o gringo do mês de outubro. Não, eu sou o gringo de todos os meses. Mas vamos falar de outra gringa, que é a gringa do mês, que é uma professora do Cambly. E vamos falar de quê? Vamos falar de piadas de pai. Piadas de pai. Vocês sabem, essas piadas que sempre são ruins e são trocadilhos e você não quer rir. Ninguém ri, todo mundo faz às vezes. Dá quase dor na alma ouvir essas piadas. Escuta essa piada, vocês vão adorar. Olha, eu poderia contar uma piada sobre a pizza, mas é muito brega. Vocês estão entendendo, né? Porque eu traduzi literalmente do inglês. Em inglês é divertido, porque I would tell you a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy. Porque brega é cheesy, mas cheesy vem da palavra queijo, e a pizza, claro que tem queijo. Piada sobre a pizza é queijoso. Na verdade, isso é legal, gostei. Ok, vamos falar com a Jacquie, a professora do Cambly do mês, e ela é maravilhosa, vocês vão adorar ela. Realmente, ela tem uma energia incrível, alto astral, como vocês direm em português. Como falar isso? High astral? Não, isso não faz sentido. E eu acho que é uma das melhores professores que a gente já teve no canal, e a gente vai contar piadas de pai um para o outro. Ela vai contar algumas e eu vou contar as outras, e depois vamos explicar. Eu acho que vai ser bem divertido. E se vocês assistem o vídeo e depois querem uma aula de graça com a Jacquie, é só entrar no link na descrição, usar os códigos aqui, baixar Cambly, o aplicativo, e vão ter essa aula de graça com ela, e talvez depois disso vão querer seguir com as aulas. Eu, pessoalmente, se eu não falasse inglês, e eu falo muito bem, eu ia querer uma professora com a energia dela. Como eu disse, é muito alto astral. Astral muito mais alto do que o meu. E eu sou tipo meio astral, né? Vamos conhecer a Jacquie.
Hey Seth, how are you today?
Good. And so your name on Cambly is Jacqueline, but people call you Jacquie. Is that correct?
Yeah, Jacquie.
So
yes.
Basically, I can ask Jacquie. That's a little joke about the Brazilian YouTube channel, Ask Jacquie. Yeah. Tell us just really briefly about yourself, and then we're going to do some dad jokes and puns here for people.
I am from California. I'm living here in California. I've been living in the Philippines the last couple of years, but I'm here to visit for right now. Cambly kind of gives me that opportunity, right, to be able to go from place to place. It's one of the only platforms, because I've worked for other English platforms, it's one of the only platforms that gives me that opportunity to be wherever I want to be.
I did not tell her to say that about Cambly. That was a genuine statement. I did not put those words in your mouth.
I only bring out the honesty. Cards
and Jacquie, you look so American now because you have a Mickey Mouse, tie-dye Mickey Mouse t-shirt on. Yes. Oh my God. So if people are looking for an all-American Cambly teacher, you also seem to speak English with no California accent. I don't hear any weird Valley Girl accent from you.
I can. I'm just kidding.
What we're going to do is we're going to tell each other jokes that are sort of like dad jokes, or what we might say puns, which are trocadilhos in Portuguese. The thing is, it's so funny. I think we're going to understand the jokes right away, but probably the people watching might understand some of them, but then some of them are so dependent on English words that we're going to explain why they're funny. They say that when you have to explain a joke, it's no longer funny. We're going to make it funny.
We're going to make it funny.
Okay, here we go. This is a dad joke.
Did you get a haircut?
No, I got them all cut.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's a terrible joke, but it is kind of funny, and it is a dad joke. Now,
dad jokes make me cringe a lot. It's kind of like, it's a painful kind of joke, but it's so worth it. It's
so
like...
In case, it's so bad. So in case people didn't understand that, you're a brilliant English teacher. Why is that funny? Or why is it not funny? But why is it supposed to be funny?
Why is it supposed to be? So like, in the first part, like, did you get a haircut? So one strand of hair, cut, or whatever. Got to bring out those props. Versus the dad saying, I got all of my hair cut. Like, all of it, all of this.
Right, so that's the joke, right? So
plural versus singular.
What the person is trying to say is, like, did you get your hair cut?
Just in general, because hair is also plural. Like,
right, okay, right.
Yeah.
And a haircut, that's a noun, right?
Yeah.
So they mistook it for, like, a verb or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so ridiculous. A haircut. No, I
haircut.
got all of my hairs. That's so bad.
It's so bad. What do you call a fake noodle?
I don't know. What do you call a fake noodle?
An imposter.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That is so bad. So how can we explain?
So
That's actually a little more complicated.
So basically the word a fake noodle, right? So there's real noodles versus fake noodles. A fake noodle would be an impasta because imposter is someone who is fake or is faking being a certain person or thing. Impasta, because pasta is also another word for noodles.
Oh man, that is
yeah.
And you know what's funny about that? Like, also, there's a lot of accents in the United States where you don't pronounce the R at the end of the word. So even those sound different, pasta and impostor. Like where I'm from in Boston, we wouldn't. I'm in New York now, but I grew up in Boston. We would say an impasta. Like we would actually pronounce imposter that way.
Impasta.
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Why?
Because they'd crack each other up.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they would crack each other up.
So let's explain that one. So to crack up
means to like laugh and like
start
to
laughing,
giggle and like enjoy a joke. Eggs, right? They crack when you open them to cook, so they want to be whole eggs. They don't want to be like Humpty Dumpty. They like.
God, you know what? Does Humpty Dumpty exist in Portuguese? It must. I'm gonna look it up.
Maldito ovo. Humpty Alexandre Dumpty.
So that's actually, that joke is pretty good because it really does work. Like if they cracked each other up, they would die.
Unless we're trying to make some sort of omelet.
So if you wanted to make an omelet, you would tell the eggs some jokes.
Yes, because, you know, laughter is full of love and all of your cooking should be as well.
Oh my god, that is so ridiculous.
What cheese can never be yours?
Thinking of all the kinds of cheese, like cheddar cheese, no, Swiss cheese, I don't know, what kind of cheese?
Nacho cheese.
Oh my god.
Sure.
I think they have nachos in Brazil. That's like the liquid cheese that you put on top of nachos.
Melt over the chips and stuff.
And then explain how this is, so it's kind of like a slangy way of nacho.
Nacho cheese,
and so that would be like, not your cheese.
Not your cheese, exactly, not yo cheese.
Okay, this is, I think, the worst one.
Okay, let's go.
Prepare for this one. What time did the man go to the dentist? 2:30. 2:30.
Ay.
2:30 is a time. In the afternoon, we'd call that 14:30. In like 14:30, they would say in Brazil. 2:30 is a time, but what else does it mean?
Tooth hurty, right? So because tooth hurts, because the dentist may hurt you. Actually, I trust my dentist.
Well, so your tooth hurts.
Yeah, your tooth hurts.
So you go at tooth hurty.
Hurty. When you get there, your tooth will hurt.
You know how human beings evolved over millions of years from monkeys and apes? Why did we develop this ability to make these dad jokes? What's the biological necessity?
I think to like cheer up the family in painful ways. It's like torture jokes, right? I mean, no, It's like punishment. It's what dads use for like their kids to punish them lightly.
Got it.
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
Teddy bear? No, teddy bear, no. Okay, gummy bear.
Yes!
I got it.
A gummy bear, because gummy bears are a candy, right?
Yeah,
but also, like, the gums above your teeth, a gummy bear with no teeth. So if they didn't have teeth, they would be gummy bear.
They would have a lot of gum. I have a question for you before we go to the next one. So you're of a different generation from me. You know, I'm just an old man that doesn't understand the youth. I'm just kidding. But I want to know why I see lots of multicolored fingernails among younger people.
Oh, because it's fun. My sister, I think she has like 5 of them. I don't know, you notice how colorful this room is.
Yeah,
It just adds a little bit of pop and life and vibrancy, right?
Absolutely. No, I'm all for it. The first time I saw them, you know, and someone had a bunch of different colors. It reminded me of Skittles. I just thought they had Skittles taped to their,
Taped
glued
to
to
their
their
fingers.
nails.
Yeah, just a snack for later.
I think I remember this from when I was a kid. This graveyard looks overcrowded. Do you know the next line?
No, I've never heard of this one. Go.
People are dying to get in.
Oh my god. It's very relevant to today. A lot of people are dying
Yeah,
to
that
get
is
into the
unfortunately
cemetery.
that is unfortunately true. We're filming
Dark
this in the
jokes.
United States. It's about to go over 200,000 coronavirus deaths. That actually joke really would also work in Portuguese. Nossa, esse cemitério está lotado. As pessoas estão morrendo para entrar. And one more for me. What do you got?
How do trees access the internet?
Branch? Something about branches, leaves? I don't know. What is it?
They log on.
Oh no, that is terrible. Okay, please explain.
Because trees, their trunks obviously turn into logs, so
When you
get
cut
it?
them,
They
right? When you cut
log on. So logging on is when you sign into or when you get onto the internet or a website.
Very, very good explanation. I think that's all we have time for today, but Jacquie will be back to do one joke a week for the rest of October. I don't know if I can take it, but thanks so much, Jacquie. It was so much fun talking to you.
Yes, thank you so much for this opportunity.
right.
I hope you guys enjoy this.
Awesome. Bom, é isso, pessoal. Eu, pessoalmente, não vou perder nenhum dos vídeos deste mês, porque eu quero ver quais outras piadas de pai a Jacquie conta. Também eu preciso estar aqui, porque eu faço parte dos vídeos. Mas, se vocês gostaram, deixa o like, se inscreva-se no canal e tudo, mas também busca essa aula de graça com a Jacquie, tá? Link na descrição. Até logo!